Hey everyone. In this video, wait, gotta start it off. Praise the Moon Fox Empress. If you don't know who the Moon Fox Empress is, put a link to her Twitter down below. But in this video, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Age of Ultron movie. Not really a review, but there will be spoilers if you haven't seen it yet. So go see it first, and then come back, or just watch anyway if you really don't care either way about this eyebrow compared to this one. And like, is this a fashion statement? No, it's not a fashion statement. Actually, what happened was years ago, I fell off the back of a pickup truck and it left a scar. You can't really see it too well, but I can definitely feel it. Now that's done and over with. Let's get to this talk. Overall, it wasn't a bad movie. I think it was worth going to see it, paying the money for it. They had a lot of action, which is something I like. I like a lot of action, and it was done pretty well. Like, it wasn't no Donnie Yen movie or no Tony Jaa, but it still wasn't bad. It was still My only problem with the movie, and it's just me. I know it's my personal opinion. I mean, a lot of people might get mad at me about it, but I just don't like the Bruce Banner and Black Widow pairing. Like, I know, it's kind of romantic. The woman able to calm down the beat, both of them, and got their situations and stuff. But I would prefer if Hawkeye didn't have a family, and then she'd end up getting with Hawkeye. See, that would have just been great for me. But I don't know. It's just something about it. It just feels like, I don't know, something that I don't know. I just didn't really like it. Okay, all of them are great. Fight scenes are great. The powers are great. The actors do pretty well. Pretty well, they do a damn good job. Let's see. They brought Scarlet Witch back and her brother. Personally, I like the brother in the better in the X-Men movie, most recent one, where Wolverine goes back in time. I can't remember the title right now, but if you've seen it, you already know what I'm talking about. I didn't really have too much to say on that. Uh, you know, Ultron did well. I didn't expect him to be as like sarcastic as Tony Stark, but I did like that though. He wasn't just a stereotypical serious all the damn time bad guy. He had a few lines. He got a few one punch liners that, yeah, that did well. That was well for me. Let's see. Well, I guess I could fit another topic in here. Um, Mortal Kombat X. Played it, enjoyed it. I like the more story-driven way they went about it. This with the story mode and stuff. Story mode, it was really short. But then again, they haven't really had that much experience with extensive stories yet. So, but it was still, for a short story, it was good. Out of it, the most I enjoyed the fight scenes. I love seeing some kung fu, and it was done pretty well in that. And it's like everybody's fighting, everybody going against each other. Uh, I thought it was neat but stupid how they just brought old characters back. But what did make me mad about it was how they had older Mortal Kombat characters in there, but you couldn't play as them. Like Fujin, for example. Give us Fujin. Fujin was great. Bo Rai Cho. I wasn't too much of a fan of Bo Rai Cho, but he was a significant Mortal Kombat character, in my opinion. They could have brought. They didn't have smoke. Like they for what they did a great job. I like the variation system. It changes it up some, so I like that. I like the normal fatalities. Forget easy fatalities. But the fatalities, they were nice, brutal, just great overall. Like, I have yet to see one besides Sonya Blades that I like the rest of them. Besides hers, I'm just like, okay, that was just okay. I'm glad that's over. But for everyone else, so favorite fatality. That's a hard one because a lot of them are really good. I say my top three are Scorpion's first fatality, Ermax. I think it's his second, where he telekinetically pulls your organs from your mouth. And who else? Third one. 'Cause a lot of them are so good. But now personally, I've never really liked Johnny Cage. He just seemed annoying, like purely annoying. And in this game, they kept his comedic side, but I think they pulled it off better. This time around, I actually kind of like Johnny, since he wasn't always just punching you in the nuts 24/7 with a perfect split. But yeah, uh, they made it mostly about the Cage family. But I guess out of everybody, I guess the Cage family could have just introduced that kind of thing. To this day, Melina is the sexiest. I don't like the mouth part, but just keep the veil. It's all good. Melina, I'm telling you, she's always been my favorite female Mortal Kombat character. But the mouth just gets me every time. But I'm just like, put the veil back on, please. But other than her mouth, she is gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous, and demonic, and feral, and Bruce, and brutal, ambitious, evil.